Amaranth goes down to Neko. We use that for making potions. Specifically potions of healing. Although, I'd really rather the Dragon Rose. Okay. Next quest up. Oh, the +2 daggers for the quest remaining. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say track. Track that quest. Wartime quest thing. There we go. I like that Neko's got his new bow. I've been wanting that bow for so long. We are going... Can't just teleport here. It's 10 days to travel there normally. Teleport to the Dark Castle, it's only 5 days. So we just saved ourselves half the traveling time. And probably 1 or 2 random encounters. I don't know why it doesn't allow us to take that teleporter anymore. It used to. I guess we have to go out the old-fashioned way. Is the teleporter up here? What's this teleporter lead us to? Right. Takes us back down near the bottom. I don't think we have to worry about fights here anymore. We've done this area. And then we can go to basement area. And we leave. Yep. All right. It'd be nice if when you travel to these, if it gave you an option of like, I don't know, like just traveling to, like staying on the map. Like teleport to here. Do you want to enter this map? No, I don't want to enter this. I'm just teleporting here. Then that way you could assume that, you know, we got out afterwards. There we go. Lava forest. Travel 5 days. Away we go. We killed a boar and we got only got 2 food rations. Must have been a sickly boar. We've gone as much as like 16 food from 1 boar before. Okay. Marching along, singing a song. We just got 4. Oh no, that's all information. To collect crafting ingredients, refined oil. Where did she find refined oil randomly lying about? Alright, we're up to 19 food, thanks to Mouse casting his spell. Ooh, 2 air elementals and 4 unknowns. And we're surprised. Alright. Let's try out our new equipment. Wind snakes. Okay, 4 wind snakes, 2 air elementals. We don't have a lot of experience with wind elementals, actually.
Hold fast. You've endured worse.
7 bludgeoning. I rolled a 2. Misses. I wonder if these guys have like poison damage like all the other snakes we've been dealing with. Mouse will do his usual shield of spirit damage, which is great. Mouse goes before everything. That means everything will take spirit damage on its turn. All right, my turn. Let's go. Can I immediately hit this guy? Heck yeah, I can.
You can't win.
Hit this little guy. I should have said to do it with the backhand spell or attack. Now I need to do a bigger split to make the damage reasonable. Not bad, 20 damage. Okay, that's Clutch's turn. Mouse is going to cast Spirit Guardians at level 5. It'd be nice if we could find him a really good crossbow. And he brings his shield out to put his AC up to 22.
You should have yielded.
Alright, Neko. As much as I really want to shoot his bow, he's in melee combat, or they're in melee range. He is instead going to circle us in fire. $23 damage to everything around us every turn. Not bad. Reina's turn. Alright. He's going to melee attack the air elemental. Sneak damage. Oh, I wasn't sure we'd get sneak damage because Neko had the bow out, not a melee weapon, so I wasn't sure if we'd get that flanking advantage. Oh, crit!
Just where it hurts most.
Hey, we did not get good rolls on that, but we did just do 6d4 damage. Ended up being 13 still. Alright, just took 21 radiant from Mouse. It hit. Seriously? A 19, yeah, a 19 plus 8 is 27. He's got a 25. He'll burn a magic missile for an extra 5, putting him to 30. Ha! They can only hit him on a crit now. For that turn.
You were doomed.
Oh, fire killed it.
Huh?
Ooh, a lot of things are dying for some reason. It's almost like you shouldn't mess with our party. We got fire shields and spirit shields are up. Alright. Yeah, my turn. I don't want to get burn damage, so I'm going to try to shoot it with my new bow. I crit!
A fine stroke.
It didn't do +2 damage. like I did. $2d8 plus 1. But that should have been plus 3 damage because of the attunement with the bracers of archery. So the bracers of archery don't work at all. Good to know. That's annoying. That's potentially 4 damage per turn.
Try again.
Yeah. You can only shoot twice. Alright, mouse. Let's see, we can take your shield off, we can cast Sacred Flame. Missed. Just melee attack it. Oh wow, he hit. Neko hit. D8 plus what? 1? Yep, D8 plus 1 damage. Reina's turn. He waits and lets it burn to death. Oh, it made it save. That my own fault for getting cocky. Nope, there it goes. All right. Okay, short to rest to get rid of the fire. Saves us having to wait. While wearing these bracers, you get a +2 with the short bow and the long bow. Actually, it says you get proficiency with short bow and long bow, and you gain damage roll on ranged attacks with such weapons. So, why? Is it because he already had? Oof. Is it because I already had whatchamacallit? Proficiency? Alright, crafting ingredients. I don't know why, but that's upsetting that I don't get the extra 2 damage. Maybe I should point it out to the devs sometime. In some ways, I like this better than Divinity, maybe because it's D&D. Maybe. Like, I'm sure Divinity is inspired by D&D as well. It's just they're following their own system, right? I like this. I like that the way the stories and the way it actually feels a lot like you're playing D&D. I think it's the most authentic D&D experience on a computer that you're going to find. All right. Okay, where are we going? Search the lava force you described. Deep in the Borderlands might be located on the front line of the first expedition era of the Manichaean Empire. You might be able to find remnants of pre-imperial dwarven culture somewhere. Return there and search any ruins of buildings and bring back anything of this era. Okay. So, not in the forest. I'm not sure where they want us to check out. Like, there's nothing that jumps out as ruins to me. Well, except for the shack. But I don't think it should be the shack. I hope we don't encounter those spiders again. it just wants me to search. Oh, you know what? There's a marker. So they want us to come over here? There's a part we haven't been. There's part of this place we haven't even been to. Okay. Apparently I missed a spot that we could have jumped over. I'm kind of glad we came back here then. There might be loot down there. As long as we don't get jumped by those acid spiders. Those were a pain in the butt to kill. And while we've gained a level since then. Oh. Saw the red for the lava under the water. Thought it was something dangerous, but nope. It's just lava underneath this very thin crust of safe land that that would make me terrified to walk at this place. Alright. Let's throw caution to the wind until we're closer. Yeah, I didn't realize I could jump that. So this whole little area here I missed before. It's kind of exciting. Alright, let's break down some trees. What's here? We have ourselves 42 gold. Bracers of sparkles again. We've already sold off 3 of those. And a dwarven hammer. The quest hammer. Oh!
Tiresome.
Shit. I was like, and suddenly we have a fight. And because I delayed, I didn't get a spell off I could have otherwise gotten off. That's okay. Our flame circle is not going to protect us, unfortunately. Okay, Reyna's got a 23 AC, so I guess I'm going to count on that to keep her safe. Hmm. 23 AC is pretty awesome. Sneak attack! Oh, she just did like 15%, maybe 20% of its health in one hit. Another 7. Oh, Reyna. Unfortunately, 2 fire monkeys are coming. I was really hoping Mouse would be before them. Then I could have had the shield up first. But that's fine. It'll get everything else. Alright, we are going to cast... How long does this last? You know what? Nah. Let's go with the tried, tested, and true level 5 radiant damage. Shield. Proceed. And I think I'm going to have a move to the left so Clutch can get into melee range on the big guy. Oh, this is Neko. Alright, Neko. This is where things could go awry. We are going to put black tentacles. Right there. Now anything trying to get to us has to go through black tentacles. It'll be strength check to actually get into us, and they'll take damage. I forgot to verify how much. I think it's like 46 or something. Not amazing damage, but it's mostly to keep them from all swarming us. And then I'm gonna have him back up top here. And boom. All right, Magister. I'm gonna take this big guy down. The big smite, because this is one of the big elementals.
You cannot defeat me.
In fact, that's the like big one. It looks like its picture is just brighter than the rest. All right, let's see. Hit it again. Ooh, boy. I think it's gonna die on its turn. Nope, it's already dead. Alright, I'm gonna move up. That way mouse is protected. I don't want to lose the concentration check, or risk losing a con check. Alright, took 22 radiant from that. It's immune to being grappled by the purple stuff, apparently. Probably because it's flying. I'm on fire. Oh well. Once everything gets in range, next turn I'll have Neko do the Psychic Blast. That'll do better damage to everything than the tentacles. That was just trying to keep things from getting in. Black tentacles. They're failing their save against the black tentacles. Why aren't they being affected by them? Shouldn't they be rooted to the ground when they're failing their saves? It'd be really nice if some of these trees just faded out of view while we were doing the fight. 22 radiant damage. Mouse is like, now that we're using the shield with Mouse, he probably accounts for like a good 60-70% of all damage. Just because he hits so many things for like 20-25. I'll probably, I'd say maybe half then. Everyone else does do a good amount. Okay, it's Reyna's turn. Unfortunately, I don't know if this big guy is considered in melee range with Clutch. I think he is, because I think he's the one that put Clutch on fire. Sneak attack. Please sneak attack. Or do we go for the Jester? Yeah, let's go for the Jester. Because we can weaken them. They might die on their turn. Okay. I think the one Jester should die on its turn. It's got tentacles and the radiant damage. Yep. They both died. 19 radiant and 21 radiant. Go Mouse. Okay. There's this little guy right there.
Well
He's dead.
done.
Healing word. Actually, abort. I'll just do a normal healing word on Clutch.
I'm in your debt, my friend.
11 hit points. Alright, puts me up to the 60-90th of hit point. Alright. Oh, Neko's surrounded by little jesters. Cast spell. Mind twist. The only thing it doesn't affect are these two on the left there. That's pretty good.
Victory is mine.
He just killed all those little jesters. Not bad. Not bad at all. I want to check his spell though. Wizard spell. Black tentacles. Conjures black tentacles that restrain and damage creatures within the area of effect. Inflict restrained. Save to negate. Unable to move. Creatures' attacks and dex saves throws have disadvantage. Attacks against the creatures have advantage. Recurrent effect of 3d6 damage. So yeah, they shouldn't have been able. All those guys that failed their strength saves should have been stuck. They should have been restrained. I'm going to risk taking a hit. Oh, it was down below, I guess, so I didn't get that. Okay, perfect. I'm burning. Both fire mount. The jesters are dead on their turn, thanks to Mouse. Alright, let's try smiting the one that's done no damage. With a really big smite. Okay. Hit it with the offhand. With as big a smite as I can muster.
Perfect.
Okay, 9 slashing, 21. That didn't do the right kind of damage. I guess that special attack, because it doesn't do the weapons damage, so I guess that's right. And the one that has good hit points left. Ooh, a 19. So close to being a crit.
Run while you can.
Alright. I just did 35 damage to this guy on the right, and let's see, 30 plus like 38. Did over 50 to hit, like about 60 to him, and like so much damage.
You were doomed.
Oh look, it's Rena's turn. I guess they're incapacitated now. But that's from the Mind Twist. So yeah, for whatever reason, the restrained, they just couldn't be restrained from the tentacles. Extinguish. Short rest. Just so the tentacles disappear. Okay. That's a lot of crafting material. Oh, that was kind of an interesting fight. Oh, is that all we had to do for the quest? Yep. Return to the quest board. All right. Actually, not that it really matters. This is just a quicker short travel. Yep. Back to the dock castle. I'm pretty sure if we travel here, we don't have to actually go into the castle. We should be able to just say transport from outside it. That went well. And now we can go see about getting the last few gems for the crown. I It almost feels like you get too much experience for... Maybe there's just too many side quests? Because there's been a lot of side quests, which is nice. But seeing as the game says we're at what is it? We're max level. We would be at level 11 right now if there was a level 11 in the game. Playing this has me wanting to play real D&D or Traveler, like some tabletop RPG game, so badly. Has me kind of thinking about going back to trying to finish actually making my own again. All right. See, this is only. It would have been nice if it's like, do you want to enter here? We didn't need to enter. I just needed it to let me use its teleporter. So now if we go back to Kerka Flynn, we should be able to teleport to it. All right. Saves us having to run through it. I didn't realize we could do that before. I've been every other time I've done this, I've actually ran through that place back up to the top floor. Well, that's because I'm silly. All right. Bum 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 bum. You know what's really sad? Back in 2000, oh, this would have been 2003, maybe 2004. Actually, wait, no, okay, 2000. No, it'd be about 2005, 2006. When I was going through college, the one year I was working on, we had a project, we had to do a networking project. But we had a lot of leniency, like a lot of, like we could decide on what we made our project for it. And I came up with making, wait, loot. I came up with, like, for my friends and I'm like, why don't we make a program that lets people play D&D on their computers over the internet? Because at the time, there wasn't any options really for it. And we did. It worked. All right. The antiquarians are increased relationship. There's no new quests for us to start. Let's check our relationships. What that actually put us to? We got 59 for the Arcanium. And the Aquarians are up to a 63. I don't know if that's enough for them to sell us the new gloves I really would like for Clutch. But we're going to pay them a visit and hope that it is. After I pick up some items, because if it is, we don't have enough money on us. Alright, actually no, here. Quick save. There we go. In case it's not enough, we can just load rather than having to put everything back. But yeah, so we made a program that allowed you to play D&D over the internet. Like we didn't, obviously it was just a school project. It wasn't something we had planned on releasing. But we should have. You could chat. You were able to do private messaging. Like the DM would host and people would join up to the game.
Clear skies, my friends.
Chat functionality. We had basic map stuff into it yet, although we hadn't done much for that. It was mostly about having the system work and do the network talk and all that.
We do require your services.
You really should have stuck with it, considering how big D&D got later on, eh? It looks like he won't sell it to us yet. And I don't think it's just because we don't have the money for it. Because we have enough money for the bag. You need living legend to purchase this item. And they don't see us as a living legend yet. Alright, we can sell a shield +1. Missile snaring. Half plate +1. The haversack. Staff of Metis, I guess. Morningstar. A great sword +1, my old great sword. Ooh, there's a dagger we haven't identified in my inventory. That's probably the one we just got for the quest, though. I don't like the half plate. Sell it. The chainmail I'd like. 17, no dex. Leather armor can go. Guess you can go. You can go, and you can go. I'm keeping the scale mail armor though, just because I really like the look of it. Longsword +1. The cuteness I'm keeping because there's the is made by Neko for Reina. Right. Conclude. Yeah, see, the color changed. We can afford it. We just don't got the relations for it. All right. Why do we still have the dwarven hammer? I thought we handed that quest in. This looks like a dwarven thrower, but it seems to be protected by some kind of powerful spell, and it's just as though no one is able to. And just as though no one is able to yield its magic. Maybe you can just. Maybe you're just not worthy. It's Mjolnir. Okay. It's just a reference to Mjolnir. That's kind of funny. Magnificent dagger to get identified. Kind of odd that it's still on us after we handed in the quest. Maybe we'll try to identify it and find out something. +2 dagger. But yeah, like, as I was saying, it would have been like, had I stuck with making that program and developed it later on with my friends, we could have had something on market for doing D&D through the internet so much sooner. We should have stuck with it. I'm so annoyed at myself that I didn't think to actually make it an actual product out of it. I did it as a project for school and left it at that. All right. See if he has the increased or any more dragon rose. He doesn't seem to be getting more dragon rose though. Nope. Amaranth. Yep. But no dragon rose. Alright. +2. It's a D4 +2 damage with +2 to hit. I think Reina's 1d4 or 3d4 +1 to hit is better. Quest has been handed in. Anything else need to be searched? Nope. Alright. So we can get on with the main quest now. Oh, actually, I gotta put all that loot that we didn't sell back in our stash. See, when I'm dealing with the our personal stash, it shouldn't be about equipping. It should be about what's in the stash. Roach. The Veil of Remembrance, the Veil of Dreams, Brother Letter, the Old Book, a wand for some random reason. Scrolls. Okay, we have Scroll Kit and Poisoner Kit. I don't think we need all those. But rather than waste time going selling them, let's just drop them in our storage. I don't think it'll let us get rid of these quest items. Weird that we can't get rid of the Mjolnir. The wannabe Mjolnir anyways. Yeah. Okay, quick save. And now that we don't have a bunch of stuff loading down our inventory, we gotta go back to the Manicalan ruins where we found the crown in the first place for some reason. It'd be odd if one of the gems was there this whole time. Where was this itchy, stupid? Anything left of? Not much left on that Powerade. All right, so. All right, it is 4 days travel. Let's get going. Set it to track the quest. And before we go, actually, let's quickly rip through here to get all the new information. There's the Earth Elemental. Fire Elemental. Got more information on them. It's a little disappointing that it doesn't include special one-off monsters in the bestiary here. So all the bosses aren't, or most of the bosses aren't here. Like, Remora's offspring's here, but the Remora's itself isn't. Oh, we made it to our destination. I guess I was too busy reading the... I didn't realize the map was still traveling while we read the bestiary. That's kind of cool. A little disappointing. I like watching it walk across the map. I have a feeling we're going to be engaging Sorax here.
I think this is what the crown showed me. Obviously.
Do you feel anything else?
I'm afraid not.
That's a problem.
Let's go back to the council. We have to tell them.
What, really? We marched our butts out here just to find out we gotta march back. All right, let's do it. Too bad there's not a major gate here that would allow us to travel back and forth instantaneously. And travel. If we went fast, we could do it in 3 days. But we'd have increased chances of us blundering into an encounter. Reina tells old war stories. Weak monsters run away at the sight of us. Clutch finds some tasty mushrooms. We gain 8 food. We're up to 12 food now. Reina starts singing an old song. It's very bawdy. It's a little racy, in fact. Not racist though, just like, whew, spicy song. You know, I wouldn't mind a Baldur's Gate remaster for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 that uses this engine. Just have the world map be of the Forgotten Realms, I think what's it called, the Emerald Coast or something like that? Baldur's Gate area, and then have it do my idea where you can actually see the people walking, of course, and then have the entire 5e rules and don't limit the level up to level 10. That'd be amazing. I'd totally be willing to play Baldur's Gate with this engine. In fact, since they got permission to use D&D 5e, they should actually now contact. They should be. I hope they have. They should be like getting in contact with Wizards and be like, how much would it cost to option off being able to play a bunch of the D&D adventure kits, like the Curse of Strahd and everything. All right, let's update our save real quick. We gotta go report to the council. Usually when it says report to the council, it's Lord Karen. But it's not showing him as a request point. Maybe if we just walk near him, it'll instigate like it does when it's a cutscene. But yeah, it'd be cool to play a bunch of like the Temple of Elemental Evil and Curse of Strahd and all those adventure kits that you can get for D&D that I've never played. How do we get the council? The missing piece. Return the report to the council. There's my friend Stig, our room. Where is it? Day 136. We have a problem. Party has finished its long run. Okay. Managed to. I'm not seeing. Actually, that might have been back here a little bit. It said recorded conversation. Oh, right here. I think this is what the crown has showed me, obviously. Do you feel anything else? Afraid not. That's a problem. Let's go back to the council. We have to tell them. But it's not. Maybe if we just come up to here. It's not giving us a quest point to interact with. Not even one marked on the map. Or on the compass. Which usually there'd be like a glowing part where if you go there, you know that something's going to happen. Oh, it worked anyways. Good. I was a little worried.
3 gems missing?
Perhaps they've been destroyed. We tested the first one. It can't be done.
Oh,
They
you
must
can't
be
do it.
magically concealed.
So the crown must remain incomplete?
Maybe the
thinking Sorax
Sorax
have it.
have the missing gems. After all, they attacked you more than once. They're clearly still after the crown.
If you can't find the gems, why keep the crown out there? It'll just keep attracting the Sorax.
The attunement, remember?
I'm sorry, senior deputies, but despite the attunement, I believe the crown should be secured. And secured by more than 4 adventurers who spend their nights camped in the Badlands.
We can't do that to them. They have served the council faithfully.
Don't be naive. We are facing a major threat. You understand
Sorax.
the meaning of sacrifice, and so should they.
We have searched the Badlands for these gems at our own risk.
We trusted you to keep your word and leave us the crown.
If I may, I think we need more time to consider the situation. More time? How much time?
maybe just give it a night.
I could use the day to consult with my people.
So could I.
Fine then. Anyone against?
At least we're on
Thank you, Lord Danantar.
good terms with all factions.
The Legacy Council is now adjourned.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I knew it. They'll take the crown, and never mind what that does to me.
This
I
is
won't
wrong.
let that happen.
We could run. What's the point? We know what's at stake.
They're right about one thing. The Soraks will keep coming after us, after the crown.
We could retrace our steps, go back to where we found the gems. Perhaps there's a trail we overlooked.
There's nothing anymore. I can't feel another gem anywhere.
Excuse me, senior deputies. Master Shorespell, I would advise you to avoid the palace residence tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not at liberty to say. Just trust me. You have your lodgings at the Gravekeep's Cask. You should spend the night there.
What kind of advice is that? Are you really working for the Arcaneum?
Why else would I be here?
I think it's just that we got him friendly enough that he's warning us.
What do you think? It sounds like a warning.
Or a threat.
Can we trust him?
Trust the new empire.
I have no idea what to do, but I'd like to sleep in a bed tonight.
I miss Carol's beer.
And Merton's sweet talk.
I prefer the residence. I like Captain Ironshell kissing me goodnight.
Maybe in your dreams.
Kissing her goodnight.